Hello, my dears. This is a new episode of Bedroom Voice Recordings. This time, your reader will be yours truly, Mia Reid. Our company for this session will be Chapter 1 of the book Who Kills a Cat 9 Times by Akkoneko, one of our very talented writers here at Watchers. So now, sit back, get comfy, and enjoy. A mysterious murder. It was raining when the murder happened. Numerous heavy drops fell from the sky, making the blood that dripped from the cat corpse's open belly. The said felon was still in the hands of its killer, a human whose recognizable features were hidden from view with their thick, long clothing and white hat. The human, who seemed to be satisfied with the state of the corpse after looking at it intently, dropped it and left, disappearing into the darkness of the alley. It took the passing of a rumble and a crash of thunder before two other cats came out from under a dumpster nearby. They went near the deceased cat and tried moving it in hopes of waking it up, or at least the younger cat did. The older cat stood by observing the corpse. "Hey, you can wake up now, Thima. The scary human is gone now," said the younger cat. He looked like he was in the middle of kittenhood and full cathood. The older cat, who seemed to be the younger cat's mother, observed the corpse further. It might not be obvious for a human, but she had a growing look of worry. This shouldn't be happening," she muttered to herself. She turned to the younger cat. "Funmi, dear." Funmi, as the younger cat was called, turned his head towards the older cat and asked, "What is it, Mommy?" She felt hesitant, but she needed to say something. I don't think she will be waking up, dear." "Why is that?" came the quickly reply. The older cat started to say, but soon paused as she felt like she was at a loss of words. "How will I even explain it to him?" she thought. Pony kept his side on his mother and waited for her to continue her answer. "Well," the mother was careful at this point, "there comes a time when we will sleep and never wake up. It just so happened that this is her time." "Oh," nodded the son in wonder. "Will that time come for us too, Mommy?" Yes, it was the truth even for the cats. They may have 9 lives each, but that did not make them any less finite. "When will it come for us?" "I don't know." Fonmi was a little disappointed at his mother's lack of answers, but easily recovered. "Well, I'm happy for her, because she'll be able to dream longer. I hope she has a good dream." "Yes, I hope she does too. Let's go back home." "Okay." "I hope you do have a good dream. Goodbye," the mother thought as she took one last look at their deceased fellow. The two made their way to an old storage shed that they and some other cats called home. Some others were there, either sleeping, conversing, or simply doing nothing. The group included a slightly messy-looking tomcat who started coming near them. "I see you're finally back, Nini, Fonmi," the tomcat said, nodding at the two as he said their names. He then looked behind them, trying to look for something. "Where's Thima? Wasn't she with you?" "About that, I will have to speak with you in private, Hagma," answered Nini. Nini left Fonmi in the care of another one of the mother cats of the group, then left with Hagma to converse in a more private part of the shed. "She's dead," started Nini as soon as they reached their conversation spot. Hagma, in his disbelief, gave a nervous laugh. "No way!" However, he saw that Nini was serious, so he asked, What matter? What manner of accident did she get into that took all 9 of her lives? He tried to be hopeful about the situation. He thought that maybe it wasn't anyone's fault. Maybe fate simply played a trick on them. It was no accident, answered Nini. A human killed her, and all it took was one deep wound. A human? But how? Hogma felt even more disbelief coming in. And why? We haven't done anything to them, and none of them have done anything like this before. That's why I would like to know. The two fell silent as they tried to take in the situation. After a while, Nini broke the silence. We need to know. We need to stop this, she said. Anyone else could get killed. That action was deliberate. And how do you think we could? As you said, that human just killed one of us. If we so much as meet them, we will probably get killed as well, said Hogma. I would just tell people to hide away just so we could be safe. But what if they find us all in one place? Are we really just going to wait for our dead in that way? Well, I'm not hearing any ideas from you. Nini paused for a bit to think of what to say, then resumed the conversation. We'll have to ask the humans to help handle it for us, was her answer. Look, Nini, we lost our way of speaking with the humans long ago. What are you planning to do? Meow at them? The only thing that's done is have them pet or feed us. By this time, Nini has gotten tired of Hogma's negativity, which had gone to shoot her down to several occasions before this one. She would have liked to get back at him, and thankfully at that point she had come up with a potential solution. No, there is one possible way, she muttered mostly to herself. I'm going to ask Reid to come back. Hogma was taken aback. Reid? The one who was cursed to become human? Yes, that Reid. Nini thought that since the person they were talking about was a cat and now was a human, he could become the representative and help them solve the mystery. But she knew Hogma would protest, and not just because of the said curse. She's known that Hogma had been envious of Reid because she and the other cats in the group liked the latter more despite being weaker. The curse incident, however it came about, simply gave the former a reason to kick him out and an advantage to leverage. She could have joined Reid in his exile, but at the time she still had no intention to socially rock the boat. Now she regretted it, but at least Funmi had been giving her some happiness. He's part of the humans now, Hogma said dismissively, confirming Nini's thoughts. There's no way he'll understand us. But he was a cat before, and you can't deny that. Nini quickly snapped back. There has to be some way for us to understand each other somehow. I still say it. It's a bad idea, said Hogma, who was running out of verbal options. He just could not keep up with Nini's retorts. Just where was she getting this strength all of a sudden? To him, she had always been easy to talk sense into. You know what? I'm taking the chance, said Nini as she started to walk away from Hogma. I haven't heard any good ideas from you in this whole conversation. Hogma was left behind in a daze as Nini went to prepare for her quest starting next day. And that was it for today. As always, thank you for your company and hear you next time in bedroom voice readings by the Watchers. Yours truly, Reid.